Greetings everyone, and welcome to part 3 of our Unit 3 walkthrough. At this point, you have gone through the exercises and tutorials about harmonic analysis. You have also taken a look at the form analysis tutorial available through Teoria, which also contains in it many great examples of harmonic analysis. But what you've not been able to do is actually practice doing harmonic analysis yourself. Unfortunately, there are not really any great online tools to help practice harmonic analysis in exactly the same way that you're going to be doing for your project. However, Teoria does have a pretty handy one. And as I scroll down here in the Unit 3 page, just past the video playlist from the Music Theory Guy, I can see here the Teoria exercises for harmonic function. So I'm going to click on this, and this actually brings me to their general exercise page. What I'm looking for here is this part about harmonic function. And when you load it up, it will actually likely look just like this. So I'm going to open up harmonic functions, and I'm going to want to stick with triads at first. Now I could go down and get into some seventh chords, or if I really want to get into secondary dominants, tonicizations, and that type of thing, that's all down here. But I would strongly recommend for now you just stick with triads. And you could take a look at construction and identification. And that's what we're going to do now. Now I actually have both of these loaded up on mine right now, so I don't have to wait for anything to load. So you can see here I'm taking a look at the triad identification practice tool. Now, if I have any questions, I can always click on the question mark here, and that will give me a little bit of insight, some directions. But I'm also going to talk you through that a little bit right now. So, I do have some options here. I can decide what I exactly want to practice. So right now, it's set for major. We're going to limit to 4 accidentals in the key signature. I could also include minor if I wanted to, but for now I'm just going to stick with major. And since this is the first time I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and turn inversions off. We're going to keep everything in root position. I'm going to keep things in treble clef. If I want to quiz myself, I can go ahead and give myself some time limits. Maybe I only get a certain amount of time to answer the question, or total amount of time, whatever. That's up to you. This is nothing you have to turn in. There are no verification codes. This part is not required, but it is a pretty nice practice tool. So I've set my variables. I'm going to hit OK, and this is what I'm brought to. So this is what I have to do first. First of all, I have the instruction here to identify the scale degree. I can see that I'm in a major key, and I can see with one flat in a major key, that means it's going to be F major. Okay? In F major, I can see that my chord here is being built on E. I have E, G, and B flat in this triad. E is scale degree 7 of F major. So I'm going to come down here and click the Roman numeral 7. That is correct. And now I have to identify what kind of chord it is. What is the quality? Is it major? Is it minor? Is it diminished? Or is it augmented? So let's see. From E to G, that's going to be 1, 2, 3 half steps. E to F is 1, F to F sharp is 2, F sharp to G is 3. So I'm starting with a minor third, and from G to B flat is also a minor third. So if I have a minor third and a minor third, I must have a diminished chord. I can see that's correct. And if I want, I can end the exercise, view the score, I can check my options, or I can just move on to the next one. So again, major key, I can see 4 sharps. 4 sharps tells me that we are in E major. My chord is built on B, so I have to figure out, okay, what scale degree is B in the key of E? So I have E is 1, F sharp 2, G sharp is 3, A is 4, and B is 5. So this must be a 5 chord. Now the same deal as before, I'm going to explore what intervals I actually have here. I have B to D sharp, So let's see, B to C is 1 half step, C to C sharp is 2, C sharp to D is 3, D to D sharp is 4, so I have 4 half steps. So I have a major third. From D sharp to F sharp, let's see, D sharp to E is 1 half step, E to F is 2, F to F sharp is 3, so I have a minor third there. I also have this perfect fifth from B to F sharp. So if I have a major third with a minor third on top, I must have a major chord. So this part of the tutorial is all about identifying chords. If I wanted to do the same idea with constructing chords, again, I'm prompted with some variables, major, key signature, and again, we're just going to leave the inversions out for now, although I do recommend you use them. In fact, we may get in there and try that on our own in a little bit. But now this looks a little bit different. They're giving me a few more instructions. I'm building a triad. The key is B flat major. Now they don't give us the key signature over here. Okay, they don't give us the key signature because they want us to use all the accidentals. So they're telling us, okay, we're in the key of B flat, and I want a 5 chord in root position. So I'm in the key of B flat. What is my 5th scale degree? B flat, C, D, E flat, F. So I want a scale that is going to be built on F. So I'm going to click F here, and that's good to go. So if I go up a third, F, G, A, it's going to be my next note, and up a third from there, so I have A, B, come all the way over to C. That would be the 5 chord in the key of B flat, and now they're actually showing us the key signature. Let's go on. Let's give another one a shot here. Okay, so again, we're building a triad from the key of A flat major, 4 flats, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat. I want a scale that's built on scale degree 1, so a tonic chord. So I'm going to begin on A flat. Now I'm not going to click on A. Oh, that's not correct. I need to make sure I'm using A flat. So I find A, I go to the flat right above it. That gives me the A flat. If I go up a third, I have C. And if I go up a third from there, I have E. But remember, we're in the key of A flat, which contains E flat. So I'm going to make sure I click on the flat symbol here. Now, if I wanted to go back, let's edit the options here a little bit. Let's go ahead and use inversions. And here we have one in root position. So we're actually going to skip that one, see if we can get one with an inversion. Great. Okay. So G major, which is 1 sharp, F sharp, and I want something built, a scale built on scale degree 7. So scale degree 7 in G. So if G is 1, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp. F sharp is going to be scale degree 7. But I want that chord in first inversion. So I have to think here for a second. So if I have F sharp as the root of the chord, and I'm in first inversion, that means I'm really going to have the third of the chord, which in this case would be A. So I'm going to click on A. Up a third from there in the key of G major is going to be C. And then, because I'm in first inversion, now I'm going to go ahead and have my root, which is going to be F sharp. So there you have it. This is probably the best tool that you're going to find out there for actually practicing some type of harmonic analysis. It's still not quite what you're going to wind up doing in your actual piece, but it's going to be pretty helpful in helping you along that way. So good luck to you. Please don't hesitate to ask if you have any questions. This can definitely get complicated, especially depending on your piece of music. So feel free to ask myself or hit the discussion board and post questions for your peers. Good luck.